today. It is Saturday. Put in a whole day yesterday. Got down here around lunch-ish and stayed out here till about 8 o'clock. So today we're gonna cut off a little bit earlier. We've got a marriage conference tonight, so we won't be out here all night. But anyway, this is where we're at with everything. Brad's looking at something. Did get the rear end under it yesterday. Y'all watched that on time lapse, so you got to watch that whole process there. Cranked it yesterday. Everything was good there. I don't know what his plans are today. I really don't. I'm gonna work on this nose, so you can take some sandpaper, kind of sand some of this stuff off, and hopefully make it somewhat new again. Maybe not. You may have to buy a new one, but we're gonna try it. It's worth a try. You can see where the rocks have hit it. That's what all that black stuff is. It's just kind of made divots. I believe we're gonna have to get one flopper for sure. Probably a whole nose, like I said, but that's ripped. That got ripped like the second race of the season. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna work on, and then we'll see what he works on, because I don't know what he's working on today. All right, guys, so I figured out what he's working on. He's working on rear hubs, obviously. This one's been a pain though, so. Alright, so he's working on that one. He's already got this one off and all apart, so I believe the goal here is just to get everything cleaned up and make sure everything looks good. And then he's working over here. So we'll turn it on time lapse and let you guys watch over here and him taking everything apart. Just kidding, he's done. So he finally got it apart. Alright, what are you doing next, babe?
Really not sure. I'll have to get back with you on that.
Okay. He's just kind of working around. So anyway, he's got both rear hubs off, and then we'll see what he does next. I'm gonna go get started on this nose and see if I can clean it up a little bit. All right, so what we were trying to do here, what we're trying to accomplish, this air hose is leaking, so ignore it. We're trying to clean this nose up so we can use it again, because it's really still in pretty good shape as far as not being tore up. It's just got a whole lot of rock marks. So that's what we're trying to get out of it, but that's what we have done, and it's not really doing much. It's really smooth, but it's still got the little divots from the rocks. So we're gonna try something else and see if that'll work. And then if not, I guess we'll be buying a new nose. We're just trying to avoid having to buy a new nose, because you're looking at right at $450-ish, $500. Right, so we didn't think anything was gonna work, but now we got the
You could do it, but it's going to take a lot of time and work.
We need some tires and everything. And now I'm trying to
Maybe get some 36 for the DA.
Alright guys, so didn't get a whole lot done down here today. Did get a little bit, but got the rear hubs off of it. And you've already started working on cleaning those up, hadn't you?
I got the front hubs on too.
Okay. I heard you in the washer a while ago.
No, I was washing transmission.
Oh, okay. So he's got the front hubs off as well. I'm sorry, I was reading, so I don't have no idea what he's been doing. He did just crank it. I didn't video that either, because I was reading my book. But anyway, I think that's going to finish us up for today. We'll be back out here tomorrow evening, more than likely. And we'll pick the video camera back up, so it'll be a 2-day part thing. We won't do just this one, because there's not a whole lot in here. Even though he did get a lot done. Getting those hubs off and taking apart and all that is a lot in itself. He worked on the nose a little bit. Got it there's a couple of things he did. So he didn't just go down here, do nothing, but just not a whole lot of videoing for that. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.
Hey guys, we're back down here in the shop here. Friday. Haven't got a whole lot done this week. Me and Dallas kind of been fighting some sinus issues. We kind of had some chills and body aches the last 2 days. So we didn't make it down here until last night. Do feel a lot better right now. I just still got a headache left, but feel much better as far as that goes. It is a little chilly, so we got the diesel heater running. We got the wood heater running. So that if you hear anything, that's what it is. It's that little diesel heater. I did get the right rear hub brake assembly on last night. Got the front hubs on. Didn't make any videos of it, but we did swap our hubs to the 007 hubs here on the front. Those have ball bearings and they're filled with oil instead of grease, as well as our Stop Tech floating rotors there. We got the floating rotors all the way around from Stop Tech. Marshall and Travis can get you hooked up with those if you don't already have them. We got our Winners 007 hubs there. Those were on my crate car back in the day. Before I sold the crate car, I pulled those hubs off and put them up. So they've been in storage for, I don't know, what, 6 years, 7 years, somewhere like that. They've been in storage. We pulled them out of storage, changed the seals out. Or we got some new seals ordered. The new seals haven't made it here just yet. So I just got them put on there just to make sure everything's gonna line up. We had to do some shimming of the brake caliper just to make everything fit, because they are just a little bit different. They're not supposed to be much different, but they was just a hair. So I had to re-shim the calipers, got all that done last night. Got our new fuel pump put on. You can see there, Pro Cam fuel pump. That's a high PSI fuel pump. That way it can supply the demand that it needs of the E85 that we run. Trying to think, what else did we do that hasn't been done on camera? My dad's kept working on the fire system. He's almost got it completely done. I think that's about it, right? The last video you seen me getting the rear end in. The rear end's completely in. It's ready to go. We did get our shocks back here from Hunter. They came in this past week. Haven't got them smashed or back on the car just yet, but we're gonna try to work on that. We do got our transmission finally boxed up right here, ready to head to Jack. We just haven't shipped it out just yet. We've been waiting on something to go in the box with that for Mr. Jack. Nice little surprise for him. So as soon as we get that, we're gonna ship that out to him and get our shocks, springs smashed up, get all them put on. We still got to put the other hub here on the left rear. You can see it's working on bolting it down. We got new seals, bearings for the rear hubs. The other one's right there. I don't remember if I said it in the last video or not, but the seals in the back hubs were leaking, so it let some water get up in them. It seized the bearings up, so we put new bearings in the rear hubs and new seals, so we should be good to go there. Got to get those set, get the preload set on them. We run spacers in them, and my dad did get the drive shaft in last night. We just got to go back and retighten, make sure the bolts are tight once we get the axles in it and all that. So but we're coming along slowly but surely. We are coming along. My plan was to have it sitting on the ground this week and get started on some sheet metal. It just hasn't worked out that way. So we'll get there eventually. We'll make it. We just got to get over. It's that season. I had to work out in the rain and the cold all day one day this week, and when I come home I was feeling it. So it's just been that time of year. I think it's supposed to get even colder next week. So but anyways, we're gonna fight through it. We'll get through it. I am looking at hopefully trying to race maybe the end of March. We'll just have to see how that goes and see how the scheduling works out for that particular race that we're looking at. And then as far as that, I believe our ultimate, let me rephrase that. Our ultimate goal is to be at Mountain View in April, correct? That's what we decided? Yes. So that's
on my birthday.
Right on Dallas's birthday. So y'all go ahead and wish her a happy birthday for that day. And she's still got 2 months, but
we're always racing on my birthday.
Anyways, real quick, head over to Patreon if you hadn't already. Get signed up over there. We've got a contest running right now. I think Dallas over there's got it labeled as game time or something. Anyways, you'll see a bunch of guessing game. You'll see a bunch of snippets, sneak peeks of our wrap. If you head over there, get signed up. If you're the first one to comment correctly which wrap we're going to go with this year, once the wrap is revealed, we will reveal the winner of who that contest is. We're not going to say it early, but once we decide, once we pick, if you're the first person to guess that, you will win, what was it? A shirt?
Shirt, hat, and a mini door.
A shirt, hat, and a mini door. So, and the mini door will have the new wrap on it. So, head on over there to Patreon if you hadn't already. Get signed up. Look for the post that says guessing game and make your comment. Rules are 1 guess per person. And we'll see who wins that. And
Brandon Boyd cannot guess.
Brandon Boyd is ineligible. He has asked if he's eligible. He is ineligible.
That would be an unfair advantage.
So y'all head over there, get signed up. All right, I'm gonna give the camera to Dallas. Y'all get on to her because she hadn't done much videoing. So we're gonna blame it all on her. So it's her job to video today. So y'all stay on her.
All right, guys. So this is what he's working on currently. Trying to get this left rear hub on there. What are you doing? Okay. Anyways, trying to get that one on there. And otherwise, we've got hubs on all the way around it. So that's where we're sitting right now. Hopefully, in just a little bit, he'll be able to work on the shocks, get those smashed, get springs back on them, and get the shocks on it. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys in the loop. All right, he blowed a tube of grease out, so now he's got to. He's trying to.
I really don't know what to do.
Put it all back in.
I don't know what to grab.
Alright, struggle over here. You can't tell. Alright, guys, so this is where he currently is. Finally got this one finished up. Finally, maybe?
Hopefully.
Almost. It's been a turd to get back on, going from the regular hubs to 007. So, working on that. He told you about that quickly earlier, so a little bit about that. But that one's going on. He does have the left rear on. See that back there? So yeah, getting closer. This is the tedious work. This is the stuff that takes forever to get back on. So, and get right. It's not something that you could just throw on and go with it. You have to. There's a lot of things that go into that. So, anyway, that's where we're at currently, and it's 2:30. All right, guys. So he's working on shocks now, getting the springs back on them, getting the highs and all that where they're supposed to be. I don't know nothing about none of this part of it. But anyway, getting the shocks back ready to go back on the car. Progress. Little progress, but progress nonetheless. Okay, so a little bit of an update from the last video I did. He got shocks all around it. Also got the car sitting on the ground. Just cranked it back up and it sounds much better. Got a different fuel pump on it. So it did sound a little flat to us the other day. And that seems to have livened it up. I didn't even think about picking up the camera because I just never do for some reason. But we appreciate all of you guys watching. We did accomplish what we wanted to do. We got it on the ground. Now body, or what's your next plan? He can't think right now. He's got a headache.
What?
What's next?
Yeah, sheet metal.
All right. Sheet metal is next. So we appreciate all of you guys watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I cannot do the sponsors right now. I can't think, and they're all changed up.
So I've got a killer headache. So we're heading to the house. That's why I kind of look like I've been in a fog. My head's been hurting all week. So appreciate everybody who helps us out. Warp Speed Performance Parts, Barry Apparel Co, WJI Enterprise, Brinn Transmission, Penske Shocks, Stop Tech Brakes, Gorsuch Performance, BB Designs, all you guys over here on YouTube. Hit that share button, like, subscribe, comment, head over to Patreon. There's still that contest running over there until we decide on the route that we're going. Until then, we'll catch you guys next time. Appreciate you watching.